I've tried this video about fucking 2 times now, so I don't know. I don't wanna do this again, so I'm gonna say fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's just say fuck it, and we'll see if this goes well. Either way, I'm still gonna post it because I'm pretty fucking desperate. Um, but there's a main topic I want to talk about right now, and it's boredom. Um, See, when you first initially think of boredom, you think of just being bored randomly one day. Having nothing to do. There's nothing around you to do. There's nothing for you to even do. I know I just repeated myself like 3 different times there, but you get you get what I mean. You know. Um, but for me, it's a lot different than everything else. Um, See, I get bored with shows really easily, and I get bored with games really easily, and it's really annoying. Like it feels like anytime I get something good going, like this is like a really good show, and I'm really liking it. There's something just breaks along the line, and I can't watch it anymore. Like it bores me. Like nothing there gives me joy anymore, and it's kind of annoying. Um, because it's like been so many shows like Miraculous Ladybug, Call Me a Nerd or Kid, whatever you want. I like the show, you know. Um, Miraculous Ladybug. There's been Steven Universe. I got really bored of for a while. Um, just there's several shows, even with Supernatural, which I'm going to finish. You know what I mean? I'm kind of stuck on Supernatural, watching it and such, because I really want to finish it and I really like it. Um, but it's like every time I get to like a really good part that I'm really enjoying, something just breaks and I'm like, oh, I hate this now. Like this is horrible. Um, which it just sucks, you know, because it's like I don't know what to do after. I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna be bored for like another 2 weeks until the spark comes back. And it's the same thing with like it kind of goes with burnout. You know what I mean? You could say this is a form of burnout, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm just tired of something. Um, and I hate the feeling. See, I'm big on burnout. You know what I mean? I've had burnout so many times I can't even fucking count. Burnout's a shit thing. Like I'll get really into streaming and then I'll get a big burnout, um, where I'll just not want to stream. And like even with YouTube, I love content creation. I love putting out videos out there for people to watch, uh, and I love this all. But I feel like I've quit so many times now. But I always found myself coming back because I'm like, oh, I really have the urge to make a video on this right now. And it's annoying. I know I'm saying annoying a lot. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's like it's how much how bad it is. Um, you know, it's shit. Like burnout's terrible. Um, and I wish burnout didn't exist. If burnout never existed, I would have been probably still making content and just going and going and going. And it's not that I want to quit. I just stopped. I just stopped creating content for like 1 week. Like it's like I stop for a day. Day turns into three. Three turns into six. Then a week. Then 2 weeks. Then a month. Then 3 months. Then four. And then to a fucking year at some points. Which I hate it. I really just fucking hate it. Because it's like I don't want to stop making these videos, but it's like I'm not enjoying these right now. But it's like I can't just stop. It's like an addiction where it's like you're not having fun with this. This is messing you up, but you just feel like you can't stop. And when you do stop, you kick it for a few times, but then you eventually come crawling back to it because you need it. It's your outlet. Um, I don't know. Just every time I kick it, it just seems to crawl back in and weasel its way. You know, not comparing my want to make content and burnout to serious substance abusing. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just it's a direct. It's not a direct comparison, but it's a comparison nonetheless. Um, and it's just that's how it feels. Um, and it's like coming from someone who was supposed to be a gifted child, who was supposed to be very smart. Um, I'm not smart at all. Like, uh, I've been homeschooled for the past 2 years. Ever since I got into middle school, I was basically homeschooled. And I'm only going back this year. Uh, you know, which is kind of hurts, you know, because I'm scared. I'm scared to go back. Um, but that's not the topic we're on today. Sorry, but no, it's just, man. You know what I mean? It's just like all this stuff. You know what I mean? All this stuff came to be, and I was so good. I was so good, and it's kind of why I also really like school, was because it was something I was good at. You know, it's something I could do better than most. Like something that came naturally. You know, content creation comes naturally to some people, doesn't to some others. And it's just I hate. Oh my God, sorry. Lil Nas dropped a new song, and I'm going to listen to it after this, cause I like Lil Nas. Say whatever you want about him. He's fucking awesome. He just released a new single, Dream Boy. I've been waiting for this. Um, but no. Um, what I'm truly trying to say is that burnout doesn't just affect content creation; it affects everything. Um, because every single time I've had burnout, it's been either of school, and I used to think maybe like, is this just too easy? Am I just bored of it? Is it just too too easy? But I don't think that's the entire story anymore, because some things are too easy, but it's like when I got to middle school, I didn't know shit. I didn't know fucking shit. I don't remember a single thing taught in my fucking fifth grade class, and I'm young. I'm fucking 15, So I've still got life ahead of me. I still got so many decisions I have to make. But holy shit, this pisses me off, because it's like the one thing I was fucking good at, I'm now probably the worst at, and it's just like, man, what went wrong? Like, what led down my path to make me like this? Like, what was the point that everything just, slipped? If you're wondering why I was taken out of school, I was bullied. I know a lot of people have their own thoughts on bullying. I think bullying can be good, can be bad. I feel like it's a full necessary thing. I was bullied pretty badly. Uh, I had problems of myself that I was dealing with already, and some kids just kept picking on me, saying I stunk. I'm not gonna get into why I stunk, because that's a personal problem that you guys don't need to know. Um, that personal problem has since been, fixed and like corrected by myself. You know what I mean? I wanted to be better, so I got better. Um, but man, I can still like, it still sucks. It's still like, oh, what will happen once I go back? Because I'll have a mix of the middle school friends I made with the other, like, elementary school friends I met. And it's just like, oh, sophomore year. My first year in high school fully will be a sophomore year, because I've been in I've been in homeschool. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. You should be proud that you're in homeschool. Homeschooling fucking sucks. There's several reasons I can give. Never before have I been so depressed. Um, since, see, I'm not depressed anymore. At least I think I'm not. I don't really know. You can never really tell. That voice crack was horrendous. Don't mind it. Um, but no, I was very depressed for the first couple years of homeschooling. That shit's horrible. It's horrendous. Man, I did not get like physical contact with anyone for weeks. Weeks. Not even weeks, to be honest, months. Months, I just had no one to talk to. I had my parents, but it's like nothing bad to my parents, but hey man, I don't want to fucking talk to you all day. You're not someone that you're not someone I want to just drop everything and talk to. Man, and it was horrible. And I feel like that just scares me to go back. Another voice crack. Don't worry about it. That just scares me to go back at all. Because oh shit. Because it's like what's gonna happen? You know, I don't know. And like there's probably gonna be a bunch of you out there saying, oh well, you'll never know. You might like it. I'm like, I'm sure I'll like it. I love socializing. You know, people are my fucking favorite thing. You know, people are the one thing that like kind of keeps me going a lot of the time. See, I have a social battery still. You know, I'm like a mix between an extrovert and an introvert. Where I love people and they give me joy and prosperity, but it's like sometimes I just don't want to be around people. I don't think that's an extrovert or introvert quality. I think that's a person quality. I think it's just how people are built. That's how we're like programmed when we're born and stuff like that. We're naturally made to like people for a certain while and then eventually need a break. You know, that's person burnout. Like there's a lot of stuff that is just burnout that you kind of just don't know. And it's like burnout you can never deal with. I'm just gonna be honest. Burnout's not something you can deal with at all. You know, take it from a 15-year-old. I used to be a gifted kid. I got straight A's in elementary school through like maybe 6th, 7th grade. But now I'm failing most of my classes because I don't do my online schoolwork. I fucking hate online school. Why would I do it? And a lot of you are probably gonna say like, oh, you know, why you gotta just keep doing it. It's probably why you're so nervous. I'm like, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous because I don't do my work. I'm nervous because I don't know how my body will respond to the sudden contact. You know, and like I wasn't a popular kid, you know, but I was like a mimic one. You know, it's weird to say, but I was like a copy of a popular kid. You know, like I still got all the perks of being popular without actually being popular. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, I got all the perks without actually being popular. I was chill with everyone, you know. But that could just be a fucking elementary school thing and a middle school thing, because it's like no one else really has friends. But now it's just kind of like I don't know who I'll fit in with, and I don't want to be grouped with the fucking weird kids, you know. And I hate to say it, but yeah, kids are fucking like certain people are just fucking weird. Like, just be honest. Let's be honest. And I'm gonna record a video after this because I really want to get off another thing off my chest that I just really want to talk about. But I don't want to be grouped in those fucking weirdos. You know, I don't want to be weird. Um, and that's just the biggest thing, you know. I don't want to be weird, and I think that's the thing. I just don't want to be weird. You can't really determine weird. You know what I mean? There's nothing you could really do to determine what's weird and not. But it's like you just get a feeling if something's weird, like, oh, this is weird and I don't like this. Um, but yeah, this is where I'm gonna end this one off. This one's about burnout, um, and stuff. So yeah. Uh, if anyone got to the end of this, I applaud you, because I wouldn't sit through a 15-year-old whining and ranting about personal issues when he hasn't even gotten a fucking job yet. You know what I mean? But if you have, thanks, man. I appreciate it.